Don't tell me you are sent by God and then sent without a strategy. The assignment of a strategy is to get the attention of the generation that you are sent to minister to. I told you that one of the fundamental principles of influence is the capacity to get the attention of those you are sent to. You will never be able to serve the grace of God to a generation if you do not know how to command their attention. There must be a unique strategy that is given to you. Can I tell you this? I know this firsthand by the mercy of God. You can have all the integrity you have in the world, and yet a generation will not pay attention to you because you have not received the strategy. Even when Satan commissions men, listen to me, he also gives them a strategy. Are we together now? It is only in the church we don't respect strategies. We respect visions, we respect assignments, we respect prophecies, but we don't respect strategies. So you find someone with an authentic message, an authentic mandate for a generation, but they do not know how to get the attention of their generation. Can I tell you the truth? If you lose touch with the attention of a generation, you will almost not be able to communicate any message to them. The first key to reaching a generation is to receive a divine strategy to get their attention. Hallelujah. When a man is sent from God, God will bring a strategy that is strange, but it will reach a generation. Hallelujah. I remember when God gave us a very strange mandate to begin to carry the sound of revival across the nations of the earth. That was a strange mandate. It's against the protocol of ministry, the way it is done. That you've not hosted a conference in-house, and then your first conference by God is to go and get the largest indoor auditorium across a nation. Not that you have a branch there, and then you go weekday and believe you are going to gather the people. Who do you think you are? Strategy. It is not man-made. It is not man-made. That's why it works. With all humility, I can tell you, if it is not God's strategy for you, you will die somewhere in the journey. The burden will bury you. But if it is God's strategy, it will look so weak, but it will work so powerful. If it is God's strategy, you will go around Jericho in a funny way, but it will still bring it down. If it's God's strategy, you will use 5 loaves and 2 fish and feed 5,000 people. Look at my dear friend and brother, Pastor Nathaniel. Look at the Hallelujah Challenge, for instance. Who would have known that from a small studio, you are just lifting up worship, and now nations is arguably one of the largest online worship, praise, convergence of believers. And at midnight, regardless the time zones, the world comes together. This is something presidents cannot do. This is something politicians cannot do. To get the attention of a generation to worship, regardless, is a strategy. I'm giving you that example. Are we together now? Yes. When we had our conference in New York, people called me and said, Apostle, how did you do it? Is it that you have some data for? I said, look at the kind of foolish question you are asking. I don't live in America. How do you get there? If you know anything about New York, for instance, it's a busy place. If you can gather 200 people to pay attention to you, you are really anointed. And then you fill up a stadium with people. Let me tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, I don't say this to brag. I am telling you that when men are sent from God, what gives them an edge is not their wisdom, it's a strategy. God also gives them something that looks so foolish, doesn't make sense, but it will work wonders. If it is God that sent you, sometimes he will give you the jawbone of a donkey and say, kill these 3,000 Philistines, and while they are laughing at you, his hand will come upon you. Are you not seeing that God's program depends on his strategy? Someone lift your hand and say, Father, the strategy for my victory, release it for me. I have the mandate, but the strategy is not there. I'm trying on my own. God told you you are going to be wealthy, and with your wealth you will advance the kingdom, but you are using your own strategy. Every business you are getting into, you are failing woefully. You need to start asking God specific questions. I don't doubt the mandate, but do you have the strategy? Don't copy strategies around. You will fail. It can work for one because it was given by God. Someone pray in 1 minute. The strategy connected to my relevance, the strategy connected to my becoming a voice for the kingdom, the strategy connected to becoming a dispensational witness in ministry, in business. Those following online, this is an important prayer to pray. Father, reveal to me the strategy connected for the next level, the strategy connected for the next season, the strategy connected